I want to make this. Hello, what's up, everyone? Um, so we're talking about Halo talk, and I think the first thing we need to talk about is very simple and very, very ominous about it. Very, very interesting to think about it and very honest to say. So there's something that was on. There was a flood ship. I like to say flood ship. It's called the AT-6. The eight. I want to before I start talking about this. The AT-6 is my universe, my vision, my story. All fake. It's not real. It never happened. But it's just a good story. So in this story, this is what happened. Play the tip. So, Commander, everyone is accounted for. Yes, sir. I intend that this will be experimenting. Yes. As you see fit, Commander. Very well. I would hope that we're not entertaining some things, right? No, sir. Excellent. Everything that we know about this place. Everything we've ever seen. Finish it. Very well, sir. It will be done. So, what is the Halo ATT about? It's a Halo ship in in space that was infected by flood. But there's a doctor on board that turns into a flood. He literally lets the infection form turn him into a flood, and you have to kill him. But it's not no ordinary binary, so to speak, thing. It doesn't really work like you would think it would work. It's very different. It's very ominous. It works slightly differently of the infection form becoming the infection form. And what I mean by that is that everything that we know, everything that we are, everything we see, it is very different. I think it makes form differently. So when you're looking at something like this story and campaign is going to be probably about 10 missions long, and it's going to be dark. I call it the spooky night, because there's going to be blood everywhere. We've got lights flickering. This is going to be a custom campaign that's going to be done inside of the Call to Arms engine. Now I know what you're thinking. Why can't you just make this in I'm going to do Call to Arms first if I don't do Minnesota Squad first. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So inside of this engine, I have everything I really need and more. So, Commander, this is it. This is going to be one for the making and one for the books. And the reason why I say that is because it's not just about knowing what's going on, it's about understanding what's going on. And it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this is going to play out. I'm very excited to make the game the horror levels. Very excited to show you the horror levels. As you can see here, I'll show you a demonstration first.
I thought we were dead.
You are. As you can see, it's been up and out. It's still holding strong. As you see, I'm building. This is Halo YIU. The real Halo YIU. The real level that's going to actually be published.
We don't have
I'm going to show you everything that I have done. I've built on top of the mountains to make them look good. I've struggled a little bit. I've not fast-paced anything. I think they look good the way they are for right now, but things change. This looks good for the level it is right now because you play as Unit 1 through the entire campaign to try to find Commander Isaac. And this is a Spartan. This is your Unit 1. This is Spartan. I'll tell you how he become. He's in a different universe, but he's trying to bring him back. soldier. Don't eyeball me, boy. Don't eyeball me. Just kidding. I think we look at a lot of different things that we talk about more and more as we get better. So, what do I mean by everything I was telling you about? What does that mean for exactly? How does it happen? Where does the story go when we start to create things and make it bigger and stronger and more agile? The reason it's called a spooky night, vertically, is because you see the Marines once, and then next you don't see them anymore. And the reason that is because you have to understand, well, how do you create a horror game? And how do you make something scary or somebody afraid? Like, oh wow, I can't believe it's cut arms. And it's not scary, but then it's scary. How do you take on something and make it more than what it is? And how do you create something that makes it better than what it is? And I think that's something that we look at when we're trying to create something scary or something cool or something nightmarish. You know, I've done this many different times before. I know the very premise out and the ends with it, and it's very, very interesting to see how it plays out. I really do like it. I do enjoy it. We've got this meta that could be different. As you see, I'm using no shaders. I can download the shader right now by going to here, type in shader, and what we're looking for. I think I typed in shader, right? Reshade. What reshade does is it becomes better, stronger, and it's more agile for the actual. I'm gonna do this one. I could do Valkyrie Bomb Direct on the X12. Show you everything. Next. But when you're making a spooky game, you want to look at something and you really want to look at its characteristics. I think that's the most important part about it, is knowing the characteristics of something.
Hey, look alive. They could be back.
Alright, so we had to exit. I didn't save this yet, did I? I saved this. Exit. And we'll go back to the game. Alright, so what we're going to be looking for are two major different things in this game. Let's just go ahead and load up real quick here. First, I'm loading. Alright, so a lot of things it's going to take a while to load up, so should be pretty fast. People say the graphics didn't look good, but with reshade it changes all that. I'm going to start, so we're going to go ahead and lock in to the basics. This is going to be with our single, not single, it'd be right in here, but intro mission TYM. This is going to give it a much more clear base, and especially with the units, give it more of an optimized area, so to speak. And here we go with home, and skip tutorial, and go to settings, and you want to go down here where it says show screenshot. You want to take that off. Now we're going to add-ons, home I meant, and you're just going to hit your FX. The first one should give you more lighting. That looks good the way it is. More blur on it. Not something you're looking for. No. And there you go. Now it has more in there. It has more assets. Look, what we're looking for is this. That's more of a blur. You take that off, and now you get to actually see things. Auto effects. No. Auto effects. I don't think it does much of anything. It's, you know, makes it a little bit lighter. No. There you go. That looks good. Nope. Do that. Nope. Put that. You're looking for FX here. Lighting, darker, fine. There's a bit more cylinder. Looking at the AGM. No. Look at everything. It's different. Nothing. Atmosphere, no. There's one thing I do want to change is the skin. It's more light, more dark. More light looks good. With the light. Down here, look at the FXs, what they do. And pause this guy down. Froze it. Did I really freeze it? For real? These are our graphics that change some things.
We don't have a chance!
There we go. That looks more humanish. I don't think there's any more I need.
That was a close one.
Should play out pretty good now. We got a lot of lights on. Looks really good. There's our lights now. Here's our guys. Okay. Let's check out the elites.
I can't believe we survived. I can't believe we survived.
Check out the
I thought we were dead.
see, with reshade it looks so much better. You know? The armor's really good. It is hard to use depth of field because it feels like it's better that way. Oh yeah, much better. Look at the shine on that, huh? Very shiny. So when you're creating, alright, we'll do this. We'll do one from scratch because we've already saved this one. So we're hitting it. Actually, 2x2 is actually really good for the first half. So when we're looking for something to make it look even more paranoid or, you know, really in there, the first thing you want to look at is going to be the floor itself. So I'm going to set this under test. I'm not going to everything into test 1. Alright, and then I'm just going to show you. This is big enough for a room, and a room, and a room, and there. So we're going to change the pavement type texture to something different. So we're going to go with we're going to go with pavement. It's probably going to be on floor. No. Wow. Town, yeah. Town. Hello. Alright, that's good. Now we'll change this up a bit. Give it more of that crack in the top of Sound. There we go. Now it looks like cracking pavement. I'll try something better than that though. It looks like road. Looks like a road. But we're trying to make it look like a ship too at the same time. So, where do you go when it comes to this? Because obviously, this isn't really going to matter. So we need to really kind of put some stuff in there. It's going to make, so we need to start from the very beginning and be like, wait, look, so we're going to have this wide and this wide. It's going to be like this wide. So we need to find some walls. We're going to go to the Mona Lisa. This is the Mona Lisa. Nobody has shouldn't take that long. I have a very powerful gaming PC, so it shouldn't take that long to load. Especially with something like this. You can always build this type of stuff too. Really. This is crazy. It shouldn't take this long to load up. Because it loaded everything, didn't it? Yep. Loaded everything in. That's okay. I'm actually happy it did. We have the ceiling, right? This is just the ceiling of it. Mona Lisa. I kept the ceiling for now. I do care about is put me a guy in there. Let's put a guy in there and see what happens. I don't want elite. I want human. I'm a fan of these regular guys here, so we're gonna see how good this guy. He has no arm. Oh, it does. Let's see. So we're gonna try to. We have the basics here. There's the movement. There's the thing. I don't think you can go up here, right? Can't. Okay. So it's all built. It's all built into one. The problem the flood had is they go somewhere.
Let's get on it.
Where's exactly where to go? Nice. This is all built up into one. You see that? I like it a lot, don't get me wrong, but I want to rebuild this from scratch. Alright, so we're going to rebuild this from scratch. So our basic idea is to probably build a flat foundation, which is going to be our flat foundation, which is going to here into the Mona Lisa. Hello. Thank you. We want the ceiling as our projective. This is the hanger. Is anything underneath there? This is the ceiling. This is the hanger. Is there anything in there? It's just the hanger itself. Now, I don't need any of those because we are going to use the ceiling of the Mona Lisa, but first we're going to look at what we can look at. So let's go into onto that pillar bottom. I'm looking for specific things to kind of give myself a layout to really make this really like, oh my god, what's going on there? So a really iteration everything, if you get what I'm saying. So we're looking for walls. The first wall thing is gonna be pillar bottom. That's good. That's good for the floor. We're looking for walls. That kind of work. That kind of work. I'm looking for a wall. Those definitely won't work. We'll look for a wall. And there's some walls down here, right? Near a wall. Plenty of what looks like walls. Those are condors. You know what I'm looking for a wall. There's a doorway. Because when you're building a level like this, there's so much stuff you want to take a look at, so much stuff you gotta look at. That's nice, but is that a wall? No. No wall. There's my wall. Okay, what walls do we have? Burnt one, I don't want that. That'll work. Perfect, actually. This one pillar bottom, this is a wall, that's what I want. I want this wall. What we're doing is I'm going to build on the foundation that it has the wall in. I'm going to put this back to none, and I'm just going to build upon the foundation. And what we're doing is we're kind of giving ourselves more of a access point of everything, if that makes any sense. I don't think these have textures, do they? Not there in that one, but in that bottom. No, I didn't think so. What we're doing is looking and we're trying to understand what we can do with the walls, because walls are really, actually, believe it or not, walls are really important in a game, to know where to go, to know what it is. So when you're looking at two different things, really paying attention, then you can do a lot. Walls are very, very interesting. All I'm doing is building a character basics of my wall. Yeah, I'm gonna build all the walls. Okay. All I'm doing is just building a wall foundation. Bring that in. Okay, now I'll just go around and do the same thing. Okay, now it's going to look like a big small room. So now we can actually get to work on what we need to do as far as rooms go. So if we're going to make this a creepy room, first of all, we're going to know, now we have our startup basics, our simple startup basics. Now we can actually start to build. We just wanted to do our wall foundation. I just want to build a big wall of nothingness. Now we actually start to build it. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is probably build a hallway here. So let's go ahead and go back with the walls. Okay. Bring that up just a little bit higher. A little more. Thank you. Alright, so turn this here. This is going to take us some time to do, but I'm going to build essentially a lot of rooms. Okay. Now take our time, so I want to probably go out here as a start out. And what we're doing is we're telling the game that we want to create the walls out here. So it's going to look different. Just see what I'm talking about. I've got a whole new game plan. Okay, I'll turn this again the other way. Almost like a hallway, so we look at the foundation is what we're looking at. We're not looking at anything else really. Okay, I think that's gonna be good. Put one more wall here, a wall here, a wall here. Okay, that's good. Now we're looking at, okay, so the person comes in here, they see a bunch of dead bodies up against the wall, blood is going this way. Alright, and the blood is attacking basically everything else. So, we'll put another wall here, another wall here, another one here as it goes straight out. So run down the corridor, and then you can turn. I'll make an actual, probably like an army area right here for you to escape it. And I'm gonna bust this off. This is gonna be closed off. So nothing can get in this. It'll be closed off with probably a wall or ceiling. So then we can get in there. Let's make that look good. All we're doing is basic walls. I'll leave this door up. I'll put a wall here, and I'll put a door here and a door here, and then back here we can do some other stuff. So as he comes out here, what you looking at? Is it a big space? Is it another wall? And this is where it starts to get really creative. Okay, so now we have some more rooms to do. So we're going to do probably another rectangle wall here, another one here, and then we start to do the actual walls themselves. I'll call these spacers because spacers are really important. Alright, that looks good. So it comes out here. So another wall. Now, doing this is really different because it makes a lot of sense. Okay, there's that. There he comes in this way. Put another wall here. Alright, there's that wall. He comes out, right? And then we'll be looking there. Put another wall here. And then here. Come out again. We're going to put delete this one. Alright, and then turn. that way. And then turn it. Okay. Alright, so he goes in there, he looks around, he knows this is the opening where the LZ is going to be, where he needs to take the Pelican and go out this way. So what's these? Okay, so now we need to fix all this. Okay, and there's gonna be a door here. I'm gonna make sure there's a door here that it opens and closes. I'll show you how to do that watching this video. So we're looking at another wall. This is gonna come down. Another wall here. Oops. We'll give him another wall here. And the good thing about this is when you're doing dark, you gotta have some type of light too. So that's actually really good as well. So we're not gonna put the ceilings in until we have the lights in, because the lights is what makes it bright up, right? So we're looking at that too. This part can be open. This is going to be an open room right here. We'll have this as open. All right, everybody's gonna walk here. We'll close this section off. Another wall. Okay. Simple and easy, pretty much straightforward as it looks. So it looks just look good. And we're not putting anything in there just yet. I'm just fixing up the rooms. And then here we're gonna do another wall. All right, and then we're gonna hit another wall, turn it around, and we'll put a door in there. So you can open that one and close that one. And then we'll put everything we need. And once we're going to, all right, so now that I'm finished, I'll go ahead and hit my save process for my test. And now we're start decorating the room for it to actually work, right? I don't think, because it's going to be on user form. Now we actually start looking at what we need to put in here. So if we put this in here for this, all right, you can see that's where it needs to go. We'll have to put, I'll be looking out. Actually, no, how many this here. There we go. Now he can walk in and boom. Alright, now for the rest of this. Nope, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I need this. This we're going to be using, because I don't think there's any more of these. No. This is something we're going to need. Alright, to finish this, we're going to hit ground, none. And the obstacles. It's got the line patch, but it has none. I'll put it where that happened. It's going to flag that. Alright, obstacles. Let's see, line patch. Still something. Line patch, nothing. Okay, good. I'm going to expand this out. I want to expand this out all the way in. The biggest thing here is getting the lands in first, and then patching what we need to patch in. Secondly, done with that, let's go into our other areas. I told you it was going to be doors. I want to have some doors here. I've got a door here. I need to go ahead and line patch this one back in. Now we're just looking at different things, different ports. Because this is like if you woke up. Okay, so we know we put our guy in here. I'm just gonna have my guy walk. Rebuild the map quick. Good. Now we're gonna have our regular guy come in here. Oh, it's underneath it. Okay. Alright, so apparently it's underneath. I thought it was underneath it. I don't do that. I need to look at I need to look at my parent point. There we go. Bring this back up. Okay. Almost good. Let's see our guys. Yeah, there we go. Thought something was odd, but alright, I thought he could be able to. Here's our guy.
Cover me!
Because you're running on it. I don't want that. I want this to be a lot better than what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Grounded. That's going to be grounded up. Bringing that down. That back up. We're gonna make it. Alright, do this over again. Alright, let's redo it. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Alright, good deal. That was actually good. That was good that we did that. We'll just change it by doing a different type of halo texture. Because that looks gonna look a lot better. Anyways, ground, reach, rock, ground. Nothing. Reach, sand, neutral, rock. Cliff, garage, rock, snow, nothing. Nothing. No. Let's go off the ground, be honest. We want something different than that. It looks good, but we're gonna go with something different. That was horrible. That looks beautiful. That looks so good. I'll have to remember that. That's not what I can use, unfortunately. Oh, it's that. No, that looks good though. Not gonna lie. That's it for that. So we have to go all the way up, unfortunately, into the asphalt. There we go. No, yeah, yeah, that works. Black works for the others. Let's try what we need to do. No, no, looks too black. Looks like some type of rocket or something. That'll work for now. Alright. No, that's not gonna work. So I think feel like it's gonna work. I need floors. Brick. Is it all brick? Are you serious? Okay, no, it's not. It's not all brick. Dungeons, nice. Concrete. Plus, that almost fits, but it's not what we're looking for. No, only 4. That work? That works. There you go. So I didn't realize how hard it was to find something like this, but yeah, that'll work perfectly. I don't need to do any work on it. I like it the way it is. It looks good. Alright, now we can begin to design what we want to do. And then, okay, so first of all, let's take care of this area right here. We're going to start here. Okay, let's go ahead and get what we need to get done back into the Halo CC, and then back into Halo Shared Constructions. Last door. That's way too outdated. And I thought those are small doors. I didn't know that. I mean, it wouldn't matter when this is going to be covered up, so it's not really going to matter that much. Remember, if it has this much light like this, that's too much light. Make it dark when I'm done, of course. Alright, so do some more here. Okay, so now we have, that's not what I need. I got it. No, nah, no. What a little piece they did, didn't they? No. So that's not gonna work. I did not notice what that was. There we go. When you're walking down there, what the first thing you're gonna see is that's the first thing you're gonna be seeing, you know, because it's infected with flood. In here, that off. Corners are always really interesting to put these things into. It's like what are you gonna see when it first come out there, you know what I mean? That's the most interesting thing I always ask myself, or I would ask somebody, you know. You walk in or walk out, what's the first thing you're gonna see, right? Surface. Oh, that looks good. I not really how good that looks. That looks good. Put a door there. You'll just know. Pitch black with one light. Like, not crazy, like dim lights. Not totally. I don't know. It's gonna be black, but it's gotta be like a good black, you know what I mean? Because if it's not scary, then nobody wants to play. But if it is scary, you've got that magical illusion of so much space here. You know, expand this a little bit. It's just filled with that type of space, you know. I got nothing there. I think the coolest thing that you look at is what's really bloodshot is these blood stains. I think you change them with the textures. Yeah, you change them with the textures. And you do this too to get this really pop out. Make it look like it actually was in there. Is this right here? And it's just really crazy. Alright. That one. This one. Just look at it and just like, what the hell is that? You know what I mean? As they look inside of something, it's really cool. Like, what were they doing here? This is the cool stuff you can really, when people see these types of rooms, they can actually explore them for what they are. And it's okay because the mystery of how it's floating and everything, so it gives it more of that touch. We're not ready for people yet. We got to do the dim lights. Yeah, reach. No. I just think outside the box more than what I usually do. And everything, you know. Because it creates for everything, and I think what's really cool, if you had a crate that was blood, and then went none, and you wanted to really make it look like it was infested, down like this. Like that right there, make it look like a really open crate, and then there it was, you know. Really, just the cool stuff like that, you gotta really be creative with it. That's what most people they didn't really see everything, you know, so. It's just a test too to see how this is going to look. It's unofficial. Coat Arms Paints of Hell would look so much better because they dim down everything and make it look so good. Don't know how, I don't know why, they just do. Okay, just gonna make a big of It's like looking at it, comes that picture. You just want to visualize everything at one point in time, you know, just kind of look at it and visualize it. What's not scary is it's not about what's scary, it's about, you know, like what's on the side of that corner. You're never gonna know, you know? So it's always that jump scare that's always gonna get you. Okay, I think I'm ready to give myself a guy. It's just a test. I'll have this one I'll have him walk a little bit and then see how that goes. Okay, let's go ahead and turn the light down. Alright, we images. Library. There we go. Now we're talking. That's what I'm talking about. Like you don't know what's gonna come out and get you. I like that. I think that's gonna work. Let's see if I'm right.
Get on it!
Look at that, huh? Perfect. You don't know where you're going. You know what I mean? That is good. I like that. That's gonna be beautiful. That's gonna be beautiful. Alright, let's go back to it's not F. I was thinking about F9, section of F9. It's F2 and then F6. So setup is really good. I like the setup with that. I like setup a lot. This looks beautiful. We're gonna go back to the also I'm gonna hit OK for now. And we're gonna add some creepy music to this. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Let's see. Yeah. That's not scary at all. That's good. I like that. Alright, so now we have it. You know, so tell our guy to go
Got
back.
you covered!
Alright, so now we can actually start adding in the actual flood itself. Good. I'll put this one on free run. The rest we'll put on. good. Alright, now I've got to put the Alright, so I'm going to turn this down a little bit and let it flow out by turning the actual volume down itself. It's perfect music for this type of environment, just so you guys know. That's gonna shit on me. That scared the shit out of me, so that's good. I'm glad it scared me. That's good. So I'd feel better if I was playing this way third person. No controls. Let's go, boys. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the sun. The sun's much better. Like I said, this will be available for you guys to play. I'm gonna publish it. For you guys to actually play. I didn't know setup was gonna look so good like this. This is crazy. It looks really good, especially with for the creepiness. It's just amount of work for Dart. That's why I was going for the creepiness. And they have it, so I'm very happy. Sergeant Johnson. That's the cool part about it, though. You have blood floating, just like, where'd that come from? I like how you have to... You know where you're going, you know what I mean? I love this. This is really good. It has just enough amount of shade that you need to, you know? I love this. This is perfect for something like this, you know? I think it really works. The mountain black in this is beautiful. It's exactly what I'm talking about. When we talk about horror games, what we're talking about, you know? Uh-oh. What did I do? it is, guys. I'm gonna keep firing at him. Nice. Dug it up again. You can play this game in the first person mode or third person mode. But yeah, this is definitely, it takes you back to the old places. Got a ham bone on it. Yeah, I have the test version out soon. But that's how you really do it, and you hit setup when you already think it's scary. That's how you do it, really. You know, 3:33, that's the wrong time. Six 33 p.m. Okay, 6:39 is 6:37. 6:39, 6:39. Yeah, there we go. I thought that was what that was. But yeah, do some scary, put some scary or like music I had on and play your game with this. And uh, it'll be very interesting for sure. Okay. I'll see you guys later. I'm getting tired again.